Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 check-in. MoveNote wasn't loading today, so I'm doing this as a backup. Know that in the MoveNote that I recorded, I was wearing a Green Bay Packer scarf, which is the first article of Green Bay that I've ever had on my body, because you guys had a great week. But anyway, moving on to Module 2, I wanted to touch base and, just say that there's definitely some themes that are coming across in your writing about relationships being key, issues around planning time with ELL teachers, and from the poverty model, the role of adult voice and moving up through those social classes and what that takes, and also finding time for interventions. Assignments and grades are important, and the Module 2 participation grade will be up on Monday once you've had time to put everything in. Due dates in the course are targets, and that says live, but I meant life happens. If there's something that's going to make that more prevalent, please send me an email and I'm happy to work with you. Module 2 is going to run a lot like Module 1. There is an introduction video. There are similar activities, and there is a Module 2 assignment, which is called the student profile. And be sure to use the module checklist, because that may help you feel more confident as you move through the module. So we're sticking here with our I Was a Star today, and I have some here to celebrate. So Joe, he shared that they have a newcomer program in his teaching and learning environment, and kids move out of there into more mainstream programming. So that's a really great strategy. Thanks for sharing that, Joe. Dolores, she shared that in their school they have practices of sharing prior knowledge activities, instructional supports, open ended questions, pre reading activities, etc. And that is wonderful. And in Module 2, you will see a video from North School where I was principal about universal practices, and it sounds like you have that in place, Dolores. And then relative to poverty, she brought up, as a couple of you did, about students laughing when they're disciplined, and I certainly had that as a principal and needed to understand that it's a way to save face for people of poverty. And also the issue of new gym shoes and cell phones comes from the culture of punishment and pain. So definitely is good to know these things from that culture. Thanks, Dolores. Jennifer, you did a wonderful job laying out an action plan on key practices. I'm not sure if administration is in your future or part of your job, but that really looked great. And Leanne, she shared that key practices 7 were a strength in her building. So it's wonderful that you are able to identify those strengths. Um, Sandra, you shared that your non English speakers are asking you one word questions, and that's really great because that means they're trusting you and you're creating an environment where they're comfortable to share. So that's a wonderful step. Way to go on that. And Aaron, he's already looking forward to the key practice assignment in which you will be able to, write a reflection on what you might want to do in your school and larger context as well as class. So he said that he's going to be looking at his curriculum when the classes are over and explore prior knowledge activities and more cultural experience, adding more cultural experiences in them. The other thing that was wonderful, Aaron, is he came up with this: teach students how to learn and be students. So it's not just the content, but how do you be a good student? How can you be a good student? So, way to go on that. And Delaney, you're amazing in sharing all of the ways that you get kids out in the community so they can see firsthand what a future might be like for them. They are so lucky to have you. And last, Eric, what you described is a wonderful culture. Culture is everything. If you don't have a good culture in your school, you're not going to be able to move forward as effectively with any kind of change. And it must be wonderful to be in an environment where people are flexible and know that that's required to meet the needs of students. So, I'm still encouraging you to use different types of technology, and I hope that you have a great couple of weeks. Module 3 will be quick. It'll only be 1 week and it'll really focus on WIDA and planning. So, still wonderful working with you and have a great day or evening. Okay, bye.